Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the live broadcast for Race 2 of 18 here in Season 2 of the NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series, hosted on NASCAR Heat 3 on the PlayStation 4 console. If you joined us earlier, you saw Sputters win at Bristol in a 16-car battle at the last Coliseum. And one heck of a battle it was, so if you did miss it, make sure you do go back and watch that later. These drivers are in the middle of their qualifying session right now, and we will be bringing you live coverage of the event very, very shortly. Qualifying is only 7 laps long for all these drivers. They have 7 laps to post the best lap time that they possibly can, and that will set the running order, the starting grid for the race here at Las Vegas. It's the dirt track at Las Vegas. We had quite a few drivers battling for the win at Bristol. Sputters was able to win, but we had Dakota Bro right there with him. We also had Ronnie Beach in the 37 car. Zach Craig in the 83 looked very strong. Chase Dunn looked strong in the 36 car. Trevor Lane in the 00. Nicholas Don Francesco in the 77. WVU fan in the 22. There were several cars showing tremendous speed at Bristol, so I honestly firmly believe that this is still anyone's race here at Las Vegas. There is no playoff system for the NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series. It is simply the driver with the most points at the conclusion of the 18-race season that will be declared your 2018 champion. Or excuse me, Season 2 champion. Qualifying has just wrapped up. Also in this race, if we haven't mentioned it yet, Info in the 07 car, Kenny Adair in the 9. Both those drivers looking for good runs. You also have Timmy Brown in the number 20 car, Pat Zace in the 23, Chase Montgomery in the 43. There are 2 22 cars, one of them being Dave, one of them being WVU fan. 2 98 cars, one of them being Shockey Sherm, one of them being Dakota Bro. Jay Twizzy driving the number 28 car. Jay Twizzy more known for his success on the concrete and on the asphalt, but looking to make a name for himself here in the world of NOSSCAR eSport racing on the dirt. And what better way to do it here than Las Vegas dirt track, second race of the season. All the points count, especially since there is no playoff system. These drivers will be wanting to score as much points as they possibly can while they can. Drivers do race completely different depending on where they sit in the point standings. So applying the pressure to some drivers in the early going by putting yourself towards the top of the point standings is something these drivers would all love to do. And we are now going to bring you live coverage very shortly. We've been given the invitation to join the race lobby. Now here we are. We're waiting for the green flag. 100 laps at the dirt track at Las Vegas. It's going to be exciting. There is your field. $16 drivers yet again. And Las Vegas is one of those smaller dirt tracks than most, so these drivers will be having to deal with more lap traffic in this event than they did at Bristol. Believe it or not, Bristol is already a small enough racetrack, half a mile. Las Vegas dirt track, you're looking at less than that. 100 laps about to begin. Getting a report that they are doing qualifying right now, so what you are watching is these drivers trying to post the fastest lap time that they possibly can. We had thought that this session had been completed, evidently not. Here they are trying to figure out who's going to win the pole. Does not matter where you finish in the qualifying race, it is simply all about your fastest lap time, and that will be what determines your starting spot for the feature race. Here's Nicholas Don Francesco in the 77 car. The 07 car driven by Info. That was Chase Dunn behind him, getting a little bit loose, looking for a fast lap time. And now the field is coming back around to complete their 7th and final lap of qualifying. And then we will be bringing you the race. If you're just joining us on YouTube, welcome. Qualifying has just been completed for race 2. This is at the dirt track at Las Vegas. 100 laps divided into 3 stages. Stage 1, Stage 2, and the final stage, of course. 16 drivers entering the event. A lot of nice paint jobs. And we're still awaiting the invitation. Once we get it, we will be ready to line them up. 100 laps of madness here, the dirt track at Las Vegas. On the pole, it is Pat's Ace in the 23 car. In second is Info in the 07. Nicholas Don Francesco in the 77 starts in third. Dakota Bro starts in fourth. WVU fan starts in the 5th position. That is your top 5 in the qualifying order. Shockey Sherm will start in 6th. Dave will start in 7th position. Sputters will start in 8th. Ronnie will start in 9th. So the 2 drivers that dominated at Bristol start in 8th and 9th. Rounding out the top 10 in the starting order is Timmy Brown in the number 20 car. We We will be bringing you live coverage here very shortly. Here we go. On our way. It's a very, very short track. These drivers will be dealing with a lot of lap traffic. 16 drivers entering the event. The green flag has been dropped. We will be bringing you there momentarily. Here we go, guys. The green flag has been dropped. It's the 23 car showing the way out front. Driven by Pat's Ace. Nicholas Don Francesco in the 77 car running in second. Stage 1 is 30 laps in length, and we've completed 3. Look at this battle here, the 27 and the 07, the 22. Whoa! Contact made there. Info driving the 07 car. Underneath Sputters in the 27. He's going to complete the pass. That's Chase Dunn in the 36, just in front of those guys. That's Gary driving the number 76 car, just in front of them. Meanwhile, up front, the race leader, driver of the number 23, Pat's Ace, full-time driver in the Impact Racing League, getting his feet wet here in the NASCAR Dirt Touring Series. Didn't get the finish that he was looking for at Bristol Motor Speedway. Having a great run so far here in Stage 1 at the dirt track at Las Vegas. He has Nicholas Don Francesco all over the back bumper of him. That's your front two right there. Some drivers going one lap down early in the going. That's Jay Twizzy in the 28 car. Must have got caught up and involved in some sort of incident because he's quite a distance away from his nearest competitor, running in 15th position. Further back, you're seeing the battle for about the 7th, 8th, and 9th positions here. Oh, and Dakota Bro goes around hard, that number 98. He's going to try to get it back rolling, stay on the lead lap. The 22 car was involved as well. WVU fan. And that's not what these drivers wanted, especially in Stage 1. It's a lot harder to get your laps back in the Dirt Touring Series than it is the Platinum Cup Series on Fridays. Pat's Ace has led every lap since the drop of the green flag. That's Dakota Bro in the 98 car, finished second at Bristol. He is not your race leader. He's in trouble of going one lap down to the 23 machine. Nicholas Don Francesco still sticking with the 23 machine, running in second. They've put a lap on Dave. They've put a lap on Jay Twizzy, and they're working on Dakota Bro. Gary Football has worked his way up to the 5th position. WVU fan running in 6th. Oh, and contact was made between the 98 and Pat's Ace. Pat's Ace was your race leader. Oh, and Jay Twizzy was bumped out of the way there by Pat's Ace in the 23, and frustration has begun to boil over for the 23. And I didn't see exactly what happened, but the lap machine of Dakota Bro made heavy contact with Pat's Ace, and that has opened the door up now to Nicholas Don Francesco. He is your new race leader. He just bounced off the wall hard there. Oh, and he makes contact with the 98 machine. Side by side now. Coming around now to 7 laps to go here in stage number 1 when they cross the stripe this time by. Oh, more contact made between the 77 and the 98 car. And for you Pat's Ace fans, don't count him out. He was the fastest car since the drop of the green flag. He's rallied back. He's inside the top 10 and on the lead lap. There we see Ronnie in the 37 car starting to make some moves. He's up there trying to win this stage. And whoa, it looks like one of the 98 cars made hard contact with the inside wall, and we got a big wreck over there. The 22 involved. The 00 of Trevor Lane was involved. And that's 2 major mistakes in this race by Dakota Bro in the number 98 car. And the results have been catastrophic both times. Now some really good cars find themselves 1 lap down. Good drivers, WVU fan. 1 lap down. He's the 22 car right behind your race leader, Nicholas Don Francesco. And there's a car parked against the inside wall in turns 1 and 2. It's been a wild one at the dirt track in Las Vegas. Nicholas Don Francesco trying to hold on to win the stage. And the 22 car of WVU fan, who was 1 lap down coming to the start-finish line, he was going to be the free pass car. And the 98 that was just behind him moved him out of the way. And I believe that was Dakota Bro. And now the 98 car will get the free pass because of that. That's the 3rd biggest mistake of the race there so far, again by Dakota and the 98 machine. That's a tough break. Nevertheless, the caution is out. Nicholas Don Francesco wins stage 1. 10 cars on the lead lap. We will have 11 when we restart. Dakota Bro in the 98 car will be receiving the free pass. But NOSSCAR officials have been reviewing his driving since the get-go. Green flag back in the air. Pat's Ace in the 23 car with some pit strategy takes the lead. That's Chase Dunn in the 36 car in 2nd. Trevor Lane in the 00 in 3rd. Trevor Lane now takes 2nd position from Chase Dunn. Chase hit the wall coming out of turn 2. Timmy Brown takes 3rd in the number 20. The left rear of Pat's Ace car coming off the ground most of the way around this track. Timmy Brown looking for 2nd. Whoa, contact made between the 98 and the 07. This is getting exciting, folks. The 23, Pat's ace. He was the leader early in the going until he was bumped out of the way by a car trying to stay on the lead lap, and now here he is. He's retaken the race lead. He's trying to run away. He's put some distance in between himself and the guys behind him, but it's because they're fighting hard for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Oh. Looked like Timmy Brown took that corner way too sharp. A couple cars needed to get out of the throttle. Timmy Brown in the 20 loses a few positions. The 77 of Nicholas Don Francesco gets by. And the 07 of Info gets by. And don't count out the 37 car of Ronnie. Ronnie finished in the third position at Bristol, had a great run there. Looking for another solid finish here. And if he gets one, he might be the points leader when the day is done. Let's take you back up front if we can. Pat's ace, your race leader in the 23 car, has checked out from the rest of the competitors. Oh, we got a spin back there. And Sputters in the 27 car has made a couple of nice moves. He finds himself in second. That's Trevor Lane in the 00 car running in third. Nicholas Don Francesco running in fourth. And the 37 runs in fifth. The 37 car driven by Ronnie Beach, of course. Nicholas makes contact with the outside wall. He surrenders fourth to the 37 of Ronnie Beach, and now the 07 car of Info in sixth, right behind both these guys. You got second, third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth all lined up nose to tail in a spirited battle to see who's going to try to run down Pat's ace for the stage 2 victory. Oh. And problems for one of the 98 cars. They are now parked on the inside of the racetrack. And evidently their day is done. We'll get you a report on that as soon as we possibly can. The 98 machine that is now parked to the inside is Shockey Sherm. He is out of the race. He will be finishing in the 16th position. There's Timmy Brown in the 20 car running inside the top 10. Restarted up more towards the front. Was running inside the top 5. Oh, the 37 of Ronnie Beach makes contact with the outside wall. Trevor Lane in the 00 looking to take third because of it. Looks like Info in the 07 has made a pass on Nicholas Don Francesco as well. So it's Pat's ace, Sputters, Trevor Lane, Ronnie Beach, and Info, your top 5. Nicholas Don Francesco in the 77 car runs in the 6th position. Couple of other drivers we'll quickly mention that are outside the top 10 but still plugging away on the lead lap. Dave in 11th, Kenny Adair in 12th, WVU fan in 13th, and Chase Montgomery in the 14th position. Jay Twizzy, as of now, I believe, will be receiving the free pass once the stage ends, but then again, the leader, Pat's ace, is putting on a blistering pace. Clicking off some very fast lap times, looking real strong. There he is in the number 23. only about 5 laps to go here in Stage 2. Your Stage 1 winner, Nicholas Don Francesco, has dropped to 6th, and it looks like we're going to have a whole different winner here in Stage 2. Sputters in the 27 is starting to close the gap. Ronnie Beach has taken 3rd from Trevor Lane. Trevor now back to 4th. Info in the 07 runs in 5th. Oh, and contact between the 23 and 43. 43 car driven by Chase Montgomery gave the leader plenty of room there. Goes a lap down. Oh, and there was a car sideways back there. We're going to see if we can find that car. We're hearing it's the end of Stage 2. Pat's Ace in the 23 car pulls it off. Sputters in the 27 in 2nd. Ronnie Beach in the 37 in 3rd. Info in the 07 in 4th. And Nicholas Don Francesco rounding out the top 5. Gary in 6th. Trevor Lane 7th. Timmy Brown 8th. Dakota Bro in 9th. Chase Dunn rounding out the top 10 here at the end of Stage 2. We're going to rack them up for you double file. 10 cars on the lead lap. It'll be Dave getting the free pass to make it 11 here. Kenny Adair running in 12th, 1 lap down. Will be the first car 1 lap down when we restart the race. WVU fan in 13th, 1 lap down. Also, green flag back in the air. Final stage here at the dirt track at Las Vegas. Pat's Ace, your race leader. Sputters in the 27 to his outside, looking for the race lead. Nicholas Don Francesco right behind them, both in 3rd. Ronnie Beach in 4th in the 37 car. All these drivers so evenly matched. Still side by side for the race lead. Nicholas Don Francesco thought about 3 wide and then changed his mind. Now Pat's Ace clears the 27 car of Sputters. Nicholas Don Francesco looking to challenge him for 2nd. He's down there. Info in the 07 car, trying to make a move for 5th back there. Dakota Bro trying to pass both of them. He's got that 98 car running in 7th just behind him. Remember, he took a free pass earlier in this race, Dakota Bro did. So he's still on the lead lap and inside the top 10. Pat's Ace is your leader. Nicholas in the 77 car in 2nd. He's the Stage 1 winner. He clears the 37 machine and the 27 machine. And now Ronnie passes Sputters, and now he's looking to the inside of Nicholas Don Francesco. And that's a battle for 2nd. They're trying to figure out who's going to run down Pat's Ace. And they're going to have to try to figure it out soon, because Pat's Ace is starting to run away once again, like he did a lot in Stage 2. But then we saw Sputters in the 27 start to reel him in a little bit, so Sputters might have the best long-run car. Oh, and contact between Ronnie and Nicholas and Sputters. They all held on to it. Sputters in the 27 car takes 2nd. Or does he? Here comes Nicholas Don Francesco back on the outside in the 77 car. Dakota Bro fighting for 4th. Ronnie now slips to 6th, and he gets bumped a little bit by Chase Dunn. He kind of came down in front of Chase in the 36 car. Didn't know he was there, perhaps. And Nicholas in the 77 took a wide angle in that corner. He's going to suffer a little bit because of it. He's almost going to lose 2nd, but he's still side by side with him. He's not losing anything. It's a heck of a battle for the 2nd position between Sputters and Nicholas. 27 and 77. Pat's Ace is running away. Dakota Bro now into 4th in the 98 machine. Ronnie Beach in the 37 car runs in 5th. Chase Dunn in the 36 car right there behind him in 6th. And it's the 76 of Gary Football right behind them in 7th, so it's a huge battle right there for those positions. And leading the next pack of cars is Trevor Lane in the 00 in the 8th position. And Dave right behind him in the 9th position. Kenny Adair has passed a few cars, but he is pinned 1 lap down, so not many of them have been for position, but he's currently scored in 11th, having a solid run. Dakota Bro has found his way into the 2nd position. Ronnie in 3rd, Sputters in 4th. Now they've all sorted out a little bit. They are single file, and they're going to see if they can run down Pat's ace in the 23 car. He's still your race leader. He's dealing with a little bit of lap traffic. Chase Montgomery in the 43, the next car to go a lap down. There he is, getting passed by that white card, driven by Pat's ace, and the battle for 2nd is on again. Ronnie in the 37. Dakota in the 98, side by side for 2nd and 3rd, with Sputters in the 27 right behind them, ready to pounce. Chase Dunn in the 36 car, currently scored in the 5th position. Watching these green cars all battle. Dakota Bro loses 2nd, and he might lose 3rd. Some contact was made between himself and the 27. Don Francesco has passed a couple of cars. He's now back into the 6th position. Gary Football running in 7th in the 76 machine. They're all right there, and everyone has a shot to win this thing still. All the different lines these guys are taking through the corners. There's Trevor Lane in the 00 battling with the 22 car. 22 car driven by WVU fan. There is your race leader, Pat's ace in the 23. In 2nd, it's Ronnie in the 37 car, and he has separated himself from the drivers behind him, running in 3rd on back. Sputters in the 27 car has lost a few positions. Dakota Bro now runs in 3rd. Chase Dunn runs in 4th. Sputters now back to 5th. Nicholas Don Francesco in 6th. Only have 10 laps to go here at the dirt track at Las Vegas, so if Ronnie in the 37 is going to make something happen here with Pat's ace in the 23, he's got to do it quick, and he's starting to gain a little bit of ground on Pat. Whoa, and Chase Dunn underneath Dakota, and that's a battle for 3rd just behind these guys. Chase Dunn takes the position. There's Chase in the 36 car. He's had a solid race all race long. There's Kenny Adair in the 9 car. A lot of skill on these dirt tracks. Just got caught behind the 8 ball early in the going. He got caught 1 lap down, and it's a recipe for a bad finish in the dirt series. And now we got a battle for the race lead. Heating up between Pat and the 23. Ronnie in the 37. And you got to be wondering if something might be wrong with Pat's ace in the 23 car, because he's dropped off the pace a little bit. And they are side by side for the race lead. Jay Twizzy in the 28 car, one lap down, makes contact with the 23. The 23 forced the issue a little bit with good reason, and now Kenny Adair in the 9 car trying to stay only one lap down, coming into factor in this. Ronnie in the 37 takes the lead. It looks like Pat in the 23 got a little loose there. New race leader, it's Ronnie Beach in the 37 car. Pat's ace did a great job marching his way back through the field from getting caught up in an incident with a lapped car earlier in the race. But now he might fall short to Ronnie and the number 37 team. They're battling for the race lead right now, folks. These cars are looking all sorts of loose. I believe it's just the connection. And it is Ronnie in the number 37 car winning here at the dirt track at Las Vegas. First career NASCAR Dirt Touring Series win, and only in his second start. And one can only assume that he will be your points leader after this event. Wow. Pat's ace will finish in the second position in the 23 car. Chase Dunn in third, Dakota Bro in fourth, Sputters in the fifth position, Nicholas Don Francesco in sixth, Gary Football in seventh, Trevor Lane in eighth, Dave in ninth, Timmy Brown rounds out the top 10. Info WVU fan Kenny Adair 11th, 12th, and 13th. What a race, folks. Fastest lap time of the race was clicked off by your race winner, Ronnie, in the number 37 car. Let's see if we can get a quick word with your race winner. And by the way, everybody, please stay tuned for the third race of the night, third and final race of the night from Drebin, coming to you at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now just awaiting your race winner here in the commentary booth. And there he is. Welcome to the commentary booth, Ronnie.
Woo, how's it going, man? That was
Good.
great.
Oh, man, I'd love to be in your shoes right now. That was one heck of a race. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
We saw
That was awesome.
We saw a real physical and aggressive war for that lead, and especially second place. You guys were trying to figure out who was going to take second and try to take a charge up there and catch Pat's ace. Take us through those final laps and describe how aggressive it was out there.
It's hard to get around him for second there. When I finally got around him, I don't know, Pat was out 10 car lengths ahead of me or so. I had to do a lot of digging to get back to him, and I seen his tires started going away, so the nerves started pumping, and I was like, whoo, it's coming. Finally got up there, right when lap traffic came to him, and luckily didn't get us both, but kind of, I think, messed him up a little bit there, but kind of slowed him down.
Lots of the drivers inside the top 5 and 6 were swapping those positions rapidly, especially in the final stage. Do you think that tire wear was coming into play, and do you think that that's the reason why that the positions were changing so much?
Yeah, possibly. That, and I think driving in too hard was making everybody slip coming out, and I was just trying to focus on going in decently slow, but keep my RPMs up a little bit. And started digging that way, I guess. So yeah, tires were definitely going away.
You guys were slicing and dicing through lap traffic as well late in the going, and we saw it come into factor a little bit when you and Pat were racing for the win there. What was going through your mind when you were trying to negotiate those passes?
I was just trying to make sure I didn't do them dirty and try staying off of them as clean as I could. And I think I got in the dark brown there a little bit, but still kept it off of them, I guess. Hope I didn't get into them too bad.
Well, congratulations, Ronnie, winner of the second race of the second season of the NASCAR Dirt Touring Series at Las Vegas. Way to go, man.
Thank you much, man. You have a great one.
You too. Good luck at Drebin. Drebin, everybody, will be coming to you live at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was your race winner, Ronnie, in the number 37 car. We can only presume, we have not done the math yet, but we can only assume that he will be your points leader once we do all the math and add things up. He finished in third at Bristol, and then he comes out solid here and wins at Las Vegas. Keep in mind, Sputters in the 27 car also had a solid run at Las Vegas. And we're going to be getting him in here shortly for an interview and see what his perspective on the race was. We're also going to get Pat's ace in the 23 car to join us. Your second place finisher. In that number 23 car, we saw Pat win stage 2. And he was looking like he was going to win stage 1 as well. Pardon me. Now awaiting Pat, second place finisher, the dirt track at Las Vegas. And if we're unable to reach him, we will be reaching out to our third place finisher, that being Chase Dunn in the number 36 car, who had a fantastic run. Joining us here in the commentary booth is Chase Dunn, driver of the number 36 car, third place finisher here at Las Vegas Dirt Track. We saw a wild race out there. What was going through your mind when you were fighting with those 3 or 4 guys for the win in those final laps?
I just got to get to the front. That's my only concern.
When you saw the drivers in front of you, including yourself actually, bouncing off one another, did you think at one point that, maybe you should let off a little bit, or were you looking to ramp things up from there?
I was pedaling with the throttle pretty hard. I mean, I try to give as much room as I can, and fighting for that top spot. I mean, you got to have a little give and take,
Absolutely. We saw cars navigating their way around the track in all sorts of different grooves. Where was your car hooked up the most? How did you get your third place finish today?
On the first stage break, I did not pit, and my car was hooking up on the bottom, and then we got to the final stage. I went ahead and pitted, and my car hooked up, and I was off around the bottom.
Very good. Tremendous run out there. Congratulations on a third place finish, and good luck at Drebin, the final race of the night.
Appreciate you. See if we can navigate these lap cars at Drebin. Had a tough time out there with those other ones.
Best of luck to you. That was Chase Dunn, everybody, driver of the number 36 car, third place finisher at the Las Vegas Dirt Track. We have the Drebin race coming up very shortly. Before we bring it to you, we're going to see if we can get a word from our fourth place finisher, that being Dakota Bro in the number 98 machine. Once again, the Drebin race will begin at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about 13 minutes, that coverage will be brought to you. We're just wrapping things up here from Las Vegas. Joining us now in the broadcast booth, Dakota Bro, driver of the number 98 Dirt Late model. How's it going? And Dakota, you got a copy. Dakota, you got your mic muted? Ah, there we go. We got you now.
How's it going, Ty?
Good, good. How are you?
Not too bad, yourself.
Good, good. Congratulations on a 4th place finish at Las Vegas.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
We saw you get the free pass at the end of stage 1, and you were able to rally back all the way to a 4th place finish. Describe your day for us.
Well, the start of that race was kind of rough. The car didn't really want to stick in a group of cars, and I kind of had to back down and tone it down, and I ended up getting wind up in trouble and ended up all the way back at lap down, and I had to fight for that last spot. And I didn't mean to do him as dirty as I did. I drove in a little hard and it slid up, and I door shot at him. I apologize for that one, but I ended up making a comeback. I pitted after the second stage and gave myself some fresh tires and fought all the way up to second, got held off, and the 37 was too strong. I used my tires too hard to get up there and wasted them too quick and had to let him get by and slowly fell back to 5th, but I feel pretty positive going into Dreben.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we were watching that battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th between you and the 27, the 37, and a couple times the 07 was up there with you as well, the 77. Describe that battle for us and how fierce and exciting it was for you.
Man, it was tough. I was trying to hold the bottom. I knew the bottom was the fastest lane to be in. I was going to make him try to work the outside on me, but wearing off my tires, the car kind of wanted to go a little bit higher than it needed to, and I lost my rear grip, and the leader slowly pulled away, and I just tried to hold my position down and try to get the best I could so that way I could wrap up a decent points run.
Well, you did a good job out there. Congratulations. Solid top 5 finish at the dirt track at Las Vegas, and best of luck to you in the final race of the night.
Thank you. Hope to see you guys from Victory Lane. Have it easy, Ty.
You too, you too. That was Dakota Bro, everybody, driver of the number 98 Dirt Late model car. Solid top 5 finish at the dirt track at Vegas. Had a good run at Bristol as well. Off to a wonderful start here in Season 2 of the NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series. Stay tuned, everybody. Final race of the night coming up in about 10 minutes' time. The live coverage, the live stream should begin in about 15 minutes' time, but the drivers will have begun qualifying by 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is in 10 minutes, folks, so do not go away. We're ending the coverage now for the Las Vegas race, but we will be back on the air in 10 minutes' time. We will see you then. And once again, congratulations to Ronnie for winning the Las Vegas race.